Alright, guys, it's your boy Bob coming back to you again with another message of peace. I salute you as always in the name of peace. But before all, let's thank the Almighty for allowing us to be alive another day. Let's thank Him for peace. Let's thank Him for health. Let's thank Him for wealth. Let's thank Him for prosperity in our lives. But above all, let's thank Him for love. Amen. You know, guys, recently I was just watching a video from a psychologist, right? He was talking about our dark side, right? The inner child, basically. Basically, it's a type of work you do to work on yourself, how the journey starts, right? So lately, I started doing that work, right? And started listening to my inner self, to the inner chattering and the inner thought that I get a lot of times, right? Because believe it or not, most of the things that are holding us back is ourselves. We hold ourselves back from many things that we want to do. And what is causing these things is the inner child that is within us. Many people were raised into family that subjugated them into different things. All of us came from a different background, right? Some of us were abused. Some of us were hurt by family members, by friends, by strangers. Some of us, our own parents, did not really take care of us, did not love us as we were supposed to be loved, did not cherish us. They loved us in a grudge way, like because they were having their own issues. So they never had time to truly care for us, though they provided everything for us, but psychologically, they damage us. Most of us are damaged, children. And as we are growing, that child is still there crying for help, crying for the mother, crying for father. And we go in life, most of us, not really listening to that child that is talking to us. But we keep on numbing ourselves from jobs, smoking, drinking. We get into a relationship, sometimes toxic relationship, not knowing really what we are doing. Because humbly, I can say this, right? I truly believe, right? If you truly do not heal from that inner child, you will always live a traumatic life. And many things that you want to do, you are only going to do these things based on that inner child. For instance, you see someone running after money, right? Or after women, or after cars, or after a lot of things, right? The difference is if you see a little child playing with a toy, we think they are children, they're playing with toys, right? When you grow up, the only difference is now you have bigger toys. The child were playing with a small car, now you have a big car. The child were building castles, sand castle, now you are grown up and you are building big houses, castle also, right? The child was crying for his or her mother, now you are into a relationship. You are crying after your wife, or if you are with a female, you crying for your husband or for your father. Now realizing you are only looking for a father figure, then you start running after men because there's a void in there that you want to heal. And then sometimes you wonder why a lot of people are in relationship, for instance, toxic, and they cannot run away from it because they have not healed from that inner child. And the minute you start doing those work, right, your life can change. Like sometimes, a lot of times, let's say I'm at work, right? I want to do something. But there is a voice within myself crying, telling me, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. The only way I can shut that voice down is to tell myself, I can do it, because now I'm understanding that voice is not coming from myself. It was given to me. Let's say, as you were a child, right? Your father or mother were telling you, you will not amount to anything. Now you grow up. That voice is there, still there, running within your vein, telling you cannot do it. Though you want to do something, you stand up, you want to do it. But since that voice is really strong, telling you cannot do it, the voice is numbing you down. You start doubting yourself. You start second guessing yourself. You guys see me talking right now in front of a camera, right, talking to you guys. It took me a lot of work for me to do this. Honestly, I work a lot on myself. I start ignoring a lot of thought. It's funny, I was reading a book, right? This psychologist said that most of us, the highest of age we can reach is 13 years of age. Psychologists said 99% of people mature up to the age of 13. Even if you see old men that is 60 years old or 90, most of them have not grown old, basically. They just grow old, basically, I'm saying. Their inner child is still crying. Sometimes you see an old person reacting to the smallest of things, they react. Running after mundane things, they don't even know why they're running after this. Not to say don't run after things that you really want in life, but sometimes you have to do the healing. Why are you running after somebody? Why are you running after this? Are you doing it to prove a point? Sometimes you are doing it because your parents told you you will not amount to anything. Now all your life, you waste all your life running after things just because you want to prove a point to your parents. And now you get old. You are depressed because whatever you are trying to prove, nobody cares about it at the end of the day. The people that you are trying to convince, they do not exist. They only exist in your mind. You are the one that is making those people in your mind and thinking people care. They do not care a lot of times. So my goal is this, what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not saying I am healed or something, but I'm on this journey of healing. I'm working on myself. And because of that journey, now I can tell you I'm achieving a lot of things. I'm doing a lot of things that I did not think was possible to do. I can't even believe it myself. And the person I'm becoming, I never thought that person is even possible. Now I can tell you, I can sit down, close my eyes, and look within myself, and look at that child that is crying after things, and then realize that this child is far away, removed from me. That child is gone long time ago. But that child, the shadow of that child is still within myself. Therefore, they call it the shadow work that all of us should do. One love, guys.